Today, we dive into the incredible tale of Samson, a man chosen by God even before his birth to undertake a divine mission. In a time of turmoil for Israel, an angel descends from the heavenly realm to visit a humble couple, Manoah and his wife. The angel's message is astounding. You will have a son. He will be a Nazirite, set apart for God's purpose. He will begin the deliverance of Israel from the hands of the Philistines. Filled with awe and reverence, Samson's parents heed the angel's guidance. They vow to follow God's instructions meticulously. This means living a life of dedication. No wine, no touching of dead bodies, and unshorn hair. A symbol of his Nazirite vow. Finally, Samson is born. With great care, his parents raise him in the ways of God. Each passing day, he grows stronger, destined for greatness. This story emphasizes the profound importance of vows and obedience. Samson's life, set apart from the very beginning, invites us to reflect on the vows we make and the divine purposes in our own lives. That's just the beginning of Samson's journey, a tale of power, struggle, and divine calling. Our story continues with Samson, a man of extraordinary strength, who defies his parents' wishes by falling in love with a Philistine woman. Despite their objections, he marries her, setting the stage for a series of dramatic events. On his way to Timnah, Samson encounters a fierce lion. With his immense strength, he tears the lion apart, a feat that would become legendary. But Samson is not just a brute force, he's cunning too. Jumping forward to his wedding, Samson poses a bold riddle to his guests, inspired by the lion encounter. Out of the eater, something to eat, out of the strong, something sweet. The riddle confounds the guests, igniting a tense competition. Unbeknownst to Samson, his new wife, pressured by her people, reveals the riddle's secret to the guests. This betrayal fans the flames of conflict, leading Samson to unleash his wrath in a way that would forever alter his relationship with the Philistines. The riddle was more than a clever challenge. It symbolized strength and vulnerability intertwined, reflecting Samson's own journey. The tale of the lion, the riddle, and the underlying deceit reveals how pride and anger can lead to unexpected downfalls. Stay tuned for more twists and turns in Samson's journey, where every act of strength is met with equally powerful consequences. Imagine being Samson, a mighty biblical figure who, in a moment of personal loss and anger, crafts a fiery plan of retribution. It all starts when Samson's wife is taken from him and handed over to his groomsmen. As a result of a wager and a riddle, the Philistines threaten Samson's life, and his new bride, a Philistine herself, is taken from him. What does he do next? He catches 300 foxes. Yes, you heard that right, 300. Tying torches to their tails, he sets them loose into the fields of the Philistines. Instantly, devastation unfolds as the fire ravages the crops, leaving a path of destruction. But wait, the story doesn't end there. The Philistines, enraged by this act, retaliates, igniting a chain of violence and chaos that spirals out of control. This tale isn't just about fiery vengeance. It's a powerful reminder of the cycle of violence that continues to resonate through history. So what can we learn from Samson? Well, maybe it's that revenge might feel right in the moment, but it often leads to bigger conflicts and endless cycles of violence. A thought-provoking message wrapped in this epic story. Picture this: the Israelites are under Philistine dominance, and Samson, a man chosen by God with unparalleled strength, is about to face his greatest test. With no weapons but the jawbone of a donkey, Samson finds himself surrounded by 1,000 Philistine warriors. Instead of bowing down, courage fuels him, and with unrivaled might, he wields the jawbone, delivering powerful blows, scattering the 1,000 men like autumn leaves in the wind. But after the dust of battle settles, the exhaustion of victory sets in. Samson, alone in the midst of the battlefield, parched and desperate, cries out to God for sustenance. And here, God's provision shines, a miracle occurs. Out of a rock, fresh water pours forth, reviving our weary warrior, reminding us all that true strength isn't just in muscle and might, but in divine support and faith. This tale reflects the theme of divine provision as God provides when all seems lost, that real strength lies in our faith and connection to a higher power, and the cost of leadership, where victory comes at a personal struggle. Let this ancient tale inspire your modern-day battles, reminding us that we, too, can find strength within, with faith lighting our path. We continue our story in ancient Israel, where Samson, blessed with unbelievable strength by God, finds himself in turmoil. As a Nazirite, his mighty power comes from his long, uncut hair, a sign of his dedication. We are introduced to Delilah, a woman who captures Samson's heart. But there's a twist. Delilah is secretly working with the Philistines, foes of Israel, who want the secret of Samson's strength to defeat him. Delilah tries to coax Samson into revealing his secret. With each question, Samson avoids the truth, but the temptation grows stronger. Desperate, Delilah seduces him, making each accidental discovery false. After several failed attempts filled with deceit, Samson's defenses crumble under Delilah's relentless persuasion and her feigned love. He finally reveals the truth, his strength tied to his uncut hair. With this revelation, Delilah orchestrates his betrayal, shaving off his uncut hair while he sleeps, a forbidden act, leaving him powerless. Betrayed by love, Samson teaches us about the danger of compromising one's values. As we reflect on this scene, remember, the heart is powerful, but so is the temptation that tests it. Drop your thoughts about trust and temptation in the comments below. In slumber, Samson's fate was sealed. Delilah sheared his locks, the symbol of his covenant with God, rendering him powerless. From a warrior's pinnacle to the hollow depths of bondage, Samson's strength extinguished. He is then captured by the Philistines, who proceed to gouge out his eyes and imprison him, subjecting him to a life of blind servitude. In darkness, Samson endured, eyes gouged and spirit crushed, a prisoner of his own choices. Yet, as time passed, his resolve grew amidst the shadows of despair. Humbled and repentant, Samson's hair began to grow whilst in prison, and his strength slowing returning, along with his yearning for redemption. With strength anew, born of remorse and divine favor, he broods over his choice of loosing guard and falling for Delilah. This tale reminds us to guard our hearts diligently, making sure we are attuned to the leading of the Spirit and not allowing the flesh rule us. Samson, a legend bequeathed through generations. In the temple, the Philistines are gathered, spectators are reveling, drinking and toasting the capture of Samson as a symbol of their triumph. Samson is brought into the temple to entertain the spectators, and humiliated before his captors, Samson stands amidst the laughter. Yet beneath his bowed head, a prayer rises, a last petition to the Almighty for strength. Sovereign Lord, remember me. Please, God, strengthen me just once more. With unmatched faith and resolve, Samson pushes against the mighty pillars. In an act of ultimate sacrifice, the temple shudders and collapses, bringing ruin to his foes and sealing his own fate. Samson fulfilled his destiny, bringing downfall to his captors and finding solace within his sacrifice. In death, Samson's redemption becomes a powerful testimony to the sovereignty and purpose of God, a haunting reminder of strength found not just in the body, but in spirit and faith. Thank you for joining us on this journey of divine tales and human heart. Don't forget to like, follow, comment, and share for stories from the pages of history and prophecy. Until next time, Jesus loves you.